Hey, do you like FanZ? Do you want some proxies? Do you want to see me make a shitty video comparing two proxies together? Yes? Sweet, because that's what I'm here to do. We're all playing FanZ, we're all looking for proxies, and I have here different proxies made by different people, and I thought it would be useful to inform people on their options. I'm going to compare these two by their price, the build quality, picture clarity, all that good card stock, all that good stuff. So the first ones I got from Gage Downs. This is one right here. It's Saiyan Burst. Amazing card, by the way. These I got as soon as Celestial Tournament dropped, and a playset of, oh, that's the wrong one. A playset of these was about $100. It's pretty steep. But for $100, you are getting the closest thing you possibly can to a legitimate extension of Panini's work. I mean, these are pretty much better than the original in every way. They're the same dimensions, so you shouldn't have any problem putting them in sleeves. But the cardstock is just immaculate. These things don't bend, and the images are razor sharp. My webcam sucks, but you'll have to take my word for it. The text is crystal clear. The picture is great. Sick custom FanZ back on it. It's awesome. That might be considered a marked card, depending on your sleeves. But these are great. $100 is a lot of money, though. So if you're money conscious, then there's definitely an alternative, which is the second set that I'm going to show in a minute. But these are great. I've used these since FanZ dropped, so I don't know, when did FanZ drop? I don't know the date. At least like a month, right? And you can't tell when they're in the deck. It doesn't add like any thickness to it. If you double sleeve, definitely won't be able to tell, which all my decks are double sleeved. But these are fantastic. If you're looking for a cheaper alternative that is still pretty good, I would recommend these. I was referred to this woman, her name is Desiree. I was referred to her by Chris Chapman, and Desiree's proxies are $15 a set. So right away, significant cost difference. So what do you have to sacrifice for that cost difference? Well, first, these cards, the edges are, as you can see, not rounded, which I personally don't think is a big deal, but maybe some purists might complain. Depending on your inner sleeves, they might not fit properly, or they might just be like way too tight. I use KMC Perfect Fits for the inner sleeve and Ultra Pro Eclipse for the outer sleeve, and I don't have any problems, but you'll just have to check. Excuse me. Second thing, obviously the picture quality and the text clarity are not as high. Let's get them side by side so you can see. These are Gage's right here. These are Desiree's. Hold on, I'm not good with videos, I guess. Yeah, when you're holding them side by side, Gage's, the text is definitely clearer, like the energy costing 2 stages. The text is a lot clearer. The second thing you should be aware of, or the third, I guess, first being the edges, second being the text. The third is this ugly blue back. Sorry, Desiree, but we got to talk about the back here. I mean, these could obviously change over time. It could be just a solid black back, but for some reason they went with a bright blue FanZ Proxy back, and these things stick out like a sore thumb in the wrong sleeves, so they will be considered marked cards. So if you're going to get these, your sleeves better be opaque, or you better pick up some opaque sleeves. KMC Hypermats are perfectly opaque in all their colors. Ultra Pro Eclipse are also opaque, so those are the sleeves I would recommend, and you shouldn't have any problems, but the sleeves you run right now might. So yeah, those three issues aside, the corners, the text, and the ugly blue back, for $15 a set, these are really damn good proxies. Like, the cardstock it's a little thin, but you won't be able to tell when they're sleeved. Let's see, is there anything else I want to mention? No, I don't think so. But if money is not a problem, go with Gage. I don't know if Gage is making these anymore. If he is, and money is not a problem, $100 a set, fantastic proxies. However, if money is a concern, or you just don't feel like spending a premium like that, these are perfectly fine. They are a great extension of Panini's work. You're sacrificing a little bit of the authenticity, quote unquote, for some solid playable proxies. And I like both of them. I've had more playtime with Gages because I got them first, but I've recently put in some of Desiree's work in my Broly deck, and they still have great shuffle feel. You can't tell when you draw them, you can't tell when you shuffle them. In the double-sleeved deck, it feels authentic. So anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch this. I hope that you got something out of this other than a shitty YouTube video and wasting like 7 minutes of your life. So yeah, Gage, Desiree, go get some proxies, play FanZ, and go to East Guy, because East Guy's coming up. It's May 27th. I'll be there. My local will be there. Go there. Thanks for watching, guys.